Hi, everybody, and happy July 4th.
This guy.
What a day. We're happy to be here. We've got a Power Pack show and some breaking news.
He's yelling at everyone today.
Well, just to act like LASIK doesn't exist.
Are you? Unless you're just mad that we're
I'm
working
independent,
on
though.
No, I gotta think that if we did 23andMe, is there a lot of Brit coming out of you?
How
and today
dare you?
You're a little salty.
Well, because I was
You're a
rooting
little
for Harry
salty.
Kane the other day.
You're a little salty.
Today, Dak in a walking boot. How big of a deal is this latest injury / non-injury? Meanwhile, is Jordan Love a superstar? Something that Brew was right about yet again. And finally, the most motivational
I don't think
segment.
Brew thinks he's a superstar yet, but that was nice.
He flirted with it. And then finally, the most motivational segment in all of sports is the Bud List. Wow, Wendy.
You see that
highlights.
pass?
Alongside Nick Wright. I'm Kevin Wildes. Brew is
I
Wendy.
see right through you.
What?
You see he's laying the groundwork. He's trying to steal Wemby from you. Just because you get the first comments, you're trying to steal Wemby from him. Yeah, that was a nasty pass, especially for a 7'5" guy. Look at that. Oh,
Every time we talk about him, he gets taller. I swear he's
Yeah,
7'4".
he's somewhere between 7'3"
Might be
and
true, though. He's
7'4".
still growing. But right now, we start with Klay staying away from L.A. Ramona and Kendra Andrews writing that Klay wanted a fresh start, something that the Mavs could deliver and the Lakers really couldn't, from the article. Something about playing for the Lakers apparently felt too much like playing for the Warriors, as one source close to Klay put it. Would this be trading one fishbowl for another? Are the Lakers no longer a marquee destination?
They don't seem like it. And I'm going to start with the current regime and then kind of go backwards. This exact quote and this reason is why I thought it was so damaging that the Lakers front office was not able to get Klay on the phone. Because if you have a concern like that, maybe he would have still felt that way, but you've got to try to give him your sales pitch. If the concern is the scrutiny, it's going to be the same type of thing as Golden State, maybe he still would have felt that way. But I'm very confident at least one person in your organization has his personal cell phone number, his father. So you probably could have gotten it.
He did talk with LeBron.
So he talked with LeBron. He talked with
like.
LeBron, but the Sam Amick reported that Klay's agent talked to Pelinka, but that Pelinka was never able to get him on the phone. That is what recruiting or sales are. It's like, hey, what are your worries? Let me tell you why you don't need to worry about him. Maybe he still picks Dallas. But the bigger picture thing, and this part predates Pelinka, is the Lakers have been not the spot in quite a while. Carmelo Anthony, they thought they were going to have a run at him.
2014.
Right, didn't happen. LaMarcus Aldridge, that meeting went so poorly, they were like, can we get another one, LaMarcus? And they ended up doing it again.
Yep.
And then Durant wouldn't even meet with them, if you remember. Now, the argument that when Durant was doing his meetings, he met with Golden State, met with Boston. Right. They weren't good.
He met with 5 teams.
He met with
the
five,
Clippers.
Right, met with the Clippers and didn't meet with the Lakers. And so LeBron obviously is, the exception that proves the rule. I don't know. LeBron wanted to be there. They didn't really have to recruit him. He picked them. And then once he got there, Anthony Davis also wanted to be there. But I think two things have happened, Brew. I think one is being in a huge market it's still important, but less important now than it was a long time ago because every team can be covered in social media. Everybody understands that. And the other one is, I think the smart front offices are more clear that they're smart front offices. It's well known, the well-run teams. I think there's a clear haves and have-nots as far as, does this team know what they're doing? Will they spend money? Those types of things. And I think the Lakers are considered not that well-run, a little chaos within the coaching ranks, and that predates Pelinka, predates LeBron, but certainly since both of them been together. And they don't have the deepest pockets of any ownership group. All those things, I think, Brew, hurts their ability to be the destination like they were for a long part of NBA history.
Well, first I want to address Klay in that it said in the article that Ramona Shelburne wrote and Kendra Andrews, great article, by the way, that once he decided in free agency that he was not going back to Golden State, Dallas was his first choice. Before he had talked to teams and met with anybody, Dallas was his first choice. He had watched film on him. He thought he'd be a great basketball fit. So I do think, rightly, he felt like this is the best place for me. So I don't put that on the Lakers. All right. Also, there are some that are likely going to say, oh, he didn't want to play with LeBron. He didn't want to play with LeBron. Here's the thing. The same things that have, like, some players not wanting to play with LeBron or whatever, that's been said about Luka too. Like, and clearly Porzingis didn't enjoy playing with Luka. Now, and they might have been friends off the court, but just the fit. Jalen Brunson, nobody knew he had all that playing with Luka. So I don't think you can put it on LeBron either by saying, oh, he just didn't want to play with me. I think the key quote in this whole story, in this saga, is that what we posted. He didn't want to trade one fishbowl for the other. Even if he had talked with Pelinka, there's nothing Pelinka could have said to him that would have made him think this isn't going to be a crazy fishbowl. He went from the Warriors, which obviously everybody was watching, to the Lakers, and Lakers is even a bigger fishbowl. And the thing is, I think he was in clearly Steph's shadow. And anyone that goes to the Lakers has to understand it's LeBron's show. And no fault of LeBron's. It's just that he's obviously one of the two greatest players of all time. And if Klay if they won a championship, it wouldn't be about Klay and LeBron winning their fifth ring. It would be about LeBron winning his fifth ring.
But you think if they win
and
one
Klay
in
would
Dallas,
be a small
it's not
fry.
going to be about Luka
Yeah, because it would be about Luka mainly, but Luka doesn't have the shadow
that part I agree.
LeBron
Like
does.
Klay got him over the top. That's
Right, it
on
would
the
be
board.
different. LeBron, Klay would be a little small fry in that. It would be about LeBron got 5.
Yeah.
Let's have the GOAT conversation, all that. Dallas, I agree. It'll be Luka and maybe Kyrie second, but Klay would be much more a part of it. As far as the destination, I agree with you. Look, Kareem wanted to go there, all right? Shaq wanted to go there. And then LeBron wanted to go there. But they have missed out on guys in many years. And so I don't think it's any different. I think guys are going to still look at the city, the weather, opportunities after you're done playing, all of that you can do in LA, the glamour franchise, the Lakers. But again, right now, it's LeBron's team. And again, anybody that wants to go there has to understand that. And so I think that I'm not going to say they're no longer a destination. I think they're about where they have been.
Do you think that the Lakers recognize that they're a little identityless? They don't have heat culture, which is one of the reasons why we saw early reports that J.J. Redick was Pat Riley 2.0, or that Danny Hurley was going to have a culture from top to bottom, when right now they're kind of year by year. We're a good defensive team. No, actually, we're not a super good defensive team. We don't really know who they are outside of just being.
They have a culture and identity.
What is it?
LeBron.
Oh, okay.
I mean, really.
So if you don't want to sign up for that, that's
team.
that's a roundabout way of saying you don't want to play with LeBron.
Well, it's that if you look, you can look at LeBron's history and say that third guy, because clearly you're going to be a third guy. I don't care how good you are. I mean, it's AD and LeBron. So that third guy has historically become kind of a glorified role player, whether it was Kevin Love or Chris Bosh. So there's that. But also, it's, again, even if you win a ring, LeBron's going to get the lion's share of the credit.
I disagree, I think, somewhat with what you guys are saying, but we land in the same place. There is obviously a lot, good and bad, that comes with being on the same team as LeBron James. There is more fame, maybe more endorsement money, more national TV games if you care about it, a lot more scrutiny. But there's also, it's not fair to only talk about, like, the downside of it. Like, Mario Chalmers is a bigger name than he would have ever been given his career because he played with LeBron.
Well, role players like that should run to LeBron.
Exactly.
Kyle Korver, absolutely.
And we've talked about it before, that I actually think the history shows you being the second best player on a LeBron team is a great place to be, and being players 4 through 10 is a great place to be, because you kind of get your,